So, hello. Hello. We're starting the stream. Hello. What do you mean inactive? What do you mean inactive? Needs to be in public. What do you mean inactive? Oh jeez. That's better. Hello. Let me check this out, because there is a problem with, the internet. Always a problem with the internet. I think we will have to change it, because I'm just so done. Years and years, and the same trouble is just the internet. Okay. Well, hi. I'm here just for a bit, just for a second. There is no, public news or anything about my birthday. I disconnected from Instagram, social media, because it's a lot. But yeah, here we go. Okay. Hello, I'm here just for a bit. I think I'm gonna be for a couple of hours or even less, just an hour and a half. But yeah, hey, I'm here just to celebrate a little bit my birthday with you guys. I was out yesterday, and as always, as all the years, I like to make a little summary of what happened. Hello, you look side. Hope you had a great birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. I kind of did. I just was so tired that at the end I just ended up so drained out of dehydration. I'm still a little bit slow for that, but I'm a little bit better. I did sleep well. So we're gonna be animating this little tiny animation here. Still need to clean this though. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. What you doing? What you doing? So yeah. Okay. Fortunate I have been. I think I just clear up my differences with my mom. We're on the same page now. It's more simpler. And damn, it cost me so much trouble, to be honest. I had to be honest with her, and she was like, okay, it's fine, but please just do what you have to do. Don't get distracted by any kind of circumstances in your outside world. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Now I have that kind of support. But, yeah. So the huge trouble is that I don't really, say anything when I feel, damn, down, really bad. And I just isolate myself naturally. So yeah, that really causes a lot of trouble later because they don't understand why I have or why am I just so down. And it's like, well, first, physically, I'm drained, and second, mentally, I'm so lost. So I prefer to just step away. It is valid, but what is not valid is to avoid the actual problem. It really doesn't solve anything. That's why when I sometimes say, hey, well, if you have to do this or that, don't avoid it, just face it. It will be so much better. Once you face it, you feel a little bit lighter afterwards. It sounds simple, but it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes it really feels heavy. Now, let me see how does this looks, because I would like to make a really reasonable actual some really good freckles here, if that makes sense. There. Just the same, so it doesn't look that bad. That looks good. That looks good. So yeah, at the end I saw so many differences. I've got the support of my friends, so sweet they are. I got a really normal, I would say my birthday of 22 is really calm. And I like that. I actually was like, I only want a calm moment with no body bothering me. No one. So please just shut the fuck up and and let me breathe. That was pretty much me. So yeah. And it was actually like that. Nobody really bothered me. And at the time, no one is really bothering me. And why do I say that? Because so many friends is like, let's go to a freaking huge party, and I'm like, no. I'd rather be at home. Thanks. Um, so yeah, that was the thing. I did ended up tired. You have no clue. Like yesterday, I was so close to just sleep. I was literally just sitting down at the job, and it was like, ugh, Mom, I need to sleep. I need to leave, please. Help me. But everything was good though at the job. It was really nice. I just took it really slow. I was like just doing what I had to do with no hesitations. I was like, yeah, that's okay. Just do it one bit by bit. I didn't over kind of react in that regard because I normally do sometimes because I'm stressed. But now at that time I was like, no, I'm tired. I'm so tired. But yeah, that was the thing. What else? So yeah, basically that. Let me just. Okay, cool. I think I should definitely take it as a reference. Okay, cool. What I did was just. Okay. I just took this as a reference. But what else happened? Gifts. I mean, food. Mainly food. We went to certain cafeterias, which are a lot in Mexico City nowadays. We went to Bolevu. I have no idea if I said it right, but it is called Bolevu Bakery. It's really cute, and it was really nice. I think it was really calm, really chill. People were so kind, so solid. I would say no trouble at all. It was really sweet. I think here in the state, because I don't live in the city, I live in the state. Quite a huge difference between the state of Mexico and the city of Mexico, the Mexico City. Well, they're more stressed, really stressed out, because the prices are stupidly higher, and well, the work doesn't pay enough. But in the city is more like, even though it pays you enough, it's like the actual people are more not civilized, but they're calmer. They're just calmer. Okay. They're so different. And I would say I feel like at home when every time I go to the cities, like I just feel at home. I feel good there. I feel like even though there's traffic or anything, is like I have everything like closer, and it's so much defined. I would say not such a big of a trouble, and that's one thing. What else do we have? I've heard so many people at the cafeteria because I went to this like cafeteria with books and stuff. I heard so many people talking about podcasts and stuff, right? And I was like, I should do it myself. Why? But you know, all of my streams are just like a podcast itself. It's just casual. So I am trying to make tiny little rig here. But in any case, that's what happened. What else? It was really nice. It was just literally just walking through. It was a giant woods freaking park there, and I stepped in there and I felt alive. I just loved it. I was so like, oh my gosh, woods, trees, green. I was so happy there. I was like, nature. I loved it. All the places were full of nature and trees, to be honest. Now, because of the rain, it's so green. Everything's green. I love that. It's gonna be even more, and it's gonna be even colder in the next few months. So I'm so happy with that. I do want to get back there and just lay down on the floor and just be like, yeah, I don't care about the disgusting dog stuff, but I just want to be there. At the end, I'm gonna just take a bath once I get back home. So I don't really mind. Yeah, it was that. Really good pastries. Something really funny that happened is that I forgot the books that we bought in that book like store. First we went to this book cafeteria I don't know how you call it in English. We say it cafebreria, which is literally just cafeteria and books. It's just the same word. But yeah, at the end of the day, we went there, we bought it. We bought some books, one for my mom and one for me, which, yes, I have a concept art book of Zelda now. And I'm so happy. I do want to buy myself a Bungo Stray Dogs book, but also a Apothecary Diaries art book, and so many. Like, there's so much. Like, it's an endless list of books I want to collect. Because I really like them. Especially the line art is what I really like. If there's gonna be like this anime, the new cutesy romance of what is this? The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I think it's the name. Yeah, it is actually difficult in Japanese, and in English is also quite difficult for me too. But in any case, that new anime is so cute. It's so satisfying to the eye. And I would love to buy the art book or the Genga book if there is anything like that, or a magazine. I just really like the idea. What else do we have? So that's pretty much it. It were not that much of Studio Ghibli. It seems like people really like it now, and I'm like, I want my books, please. I don't want to collect all of them because I already have Princess Mononoke's full making, like this kind of filmmaking thing. And that's enough for me. I really love that film. I didn't go to watch the film now that it was released on cinema, but it's because I watched it so many times that it's not such a big difference for me. I could watch it at the big screen with all this orchestra, but that's the thing. I want to listen to the orchestra. I don't want to really watch the film. I want to listen to the actual soundtrack. It's so funny. But yeah, that's actually more possible in the weekends in Mexico City, but in any case, that's another thing. I really would like to listen the House Moving Castle Orchestra, like the live orchestra itself, but that's gonna be for other years probably. I think Japan and Mexico has a really solid relationship between us, and also there are gonna come some recruiters of animation from the actual Japanese government real soon, and I'm like, should I try? Should I try out? But if it is a convention, like we could learn from something like that, I may go. I think it's a couple of days. I will try because I really want to know like what are the requirements for getting in the industry, or like more than just learning Japanese, you know. And it is possible. I've seen so many really successful people from Mexico just already working on certain projects. They're tiny, like nobody really knows them, but they're also so many cool. I think even in Jujutsu Kaisen some of them worked. I just don't remember their names, but I saw them on social media. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. But yeah, mainly because I'm more interested in the Japanese culture than the actual Western culture. I don't know you, but I just don't really mind with the American culture as much. Or maybe I do, but only if it is free as the ideology of the Oriental Japanese culture. Or Chinese, or you know what I mean. Asian culture. But yeah, at this point I'm not really anyone. Although I'm doing animations, but maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Now, I see. I see the problem here. So yeah, what else happened? Well, it was really nice. I took photos of so many dogs. Well, not many, but I saw so many dogs, that's for sure. I couldn't really take photos of everybody, of each dog, but it was so cute. It was totally nice. The dogs. There was a Rottweiler, there was Doberman, there was so many big and really tiny also. A Pomeranian that was on the front of our cafeteria. And a lot of French, to be honest. French-based cafeterias, which was really lovely. I was like, I'm closer to France than what I could ever imagine. It's really sweet. There's this weird mix between Japanese and French culture in art right now that I just really love because it's quite romantic but also really subtle and natural that I really enjoy. Really like that. Um, so what else do we have? I didn't find that many animation books like based on gang and stuff like that. I think I really yeah. Really specifically, I need to go to this place to Japan, man. I need to travel to Japan and just buy the actual magazines. I really need to do that. I think that's gonna be like my biggest goal in the life itself. Wanna go there and be like, give me every each one of them, like all of them. I'm a really crazy, like passionate about animation stuff like that. But also, I don't like this. Let me see. This thing. It's not bad, but since we have this little fur here, it looks weird. Sorry for not reading the chat. You know me. This is more like a podcast. Don't see anything. I just do this and I lose myself. Okay. I think that's so much better. Yep, that's better. And now here in this little switch, that's gonna be quite different. So we come from here to here. We need to respect this sketch as much as we can. Just getting base more into the red line, and that will look so much cleaner. What else do we have? Well, the weather is really nice nowadays in Mexico because there is rain. So if there is rain, the trees grows, or the like all the plants grows, and everything is so much refreshing. But it's not burning like other days, you know. Here we have the eyebrow. So it's pretty nice, pretty really relaxed, really nice. My grades are surely improving, but I don't get surprised by it. It didn't take me that much time to realize how to do that. It's not that I'm stupid, it's just I'm probably just lazy. Yeah. It's so funny, but it's like I consider something really simple and I just give it by granted that it's gonna be simple. And I just don't continue with it because it's already boring. I get easily bored about stuff that I do. And maybe that's only maybe why I also don't have a relationship, because I get so tired with people. It's like, oh, you have the same issues, so I do. Cool. And what else? Don't you have like something to live for? Something to work for? And they're like, meh. And I'm like, okay, bye. Yeah, nowadays, I don't know why people being adults really struggle with having friends. Because in my case, I've never really needed as much my friends. I mean, they're kind and all, but how do I put it in words? You don't need friends. You just need a little bit of social gathering to make you feel human, and that's all. That's pretty much it. It's just a balance thing. So yeah. What else? Well, I did actually, if you saw, I did this art for Tree Fly. I had so much fun because she was always so kind with me by giving me art and fun art, and I was like, I'm gonna do the same. You need and you deserve a better image of your channel and stuff like that. Because I really wanted to make it my own, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make you like a banner, an icon for your YouTube channel, and a tiny art gift. And what is this for? Because probably in the future I will not have free time. And I was like, yeah, this week is gonna be just tree fly based fan art. And Flame, Hope. I call you Flame because I like to think that you're just the flame of my, like, the worst days of my life. You were just the flame, right? But I think Hope, just based on the name itself, it's even better. Hope. It's even like more meaningful, more deep. It's really cool though. Hail, Hope, Hope. It's so cute. And then we have Treefly. Oh, the trio of artists that we are. And by the way, thank you so much, Hope, for the art gift you gave me yesterday. It was so cute. I loved it. Let me stretch. By the way, I did grow taller, and it really shows because I had to level up my computer, and now there's like 3 books, so I can have it at my level. So yeah. Okay. What else do we have? That's pretty much it that happened yesterday. Right now the sun is really rising so beautifully. I would really open the camera and show you, but I think I'm just too messy for that. I don't know how I look, to be honest. I just woke up like a couple of hours ago or something like that. What else? Wait, it's 4 a.m. Okay, cool. 4 a.m. 4 p.m. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. Could be better. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think it's just like this. Oh, the eye is too big. Could be tinier, with no problem. I have decided, my dear people. Now that's another thing. That's why I always encourage you to watch the streams, because in the streams I only say valid things that actually happens at the moment. I will start the video series then more than the actual comic of Darken. You may wonder why. It would be easier to make a comic. Yes, but I like visual art, like audio visual art, you know what, like this animatics, this PMVs and animations. I will start making that series of videos because I know you are so craving since years of watching that. Why the Darken comic is not able or possible? Because it's huge. It is so big. I think as a really graphic novel will be the best because it's so big. Like, it's a lot of story. For example, you will not really wonder why Celia is important in the story until you read her story. It's a novel, the actual thing. So yeah, that's the main like problem. And to make it a comic, because as a comic you will just read the base like day of their lives, and that's all. Like there is not that much to do, and it's huge. It really takes a lot of time for that. But as a graphic novel, I think you will have more idea and like more imagination for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I've decided, because there's so many cool music, good songs that I could use, and I have made my mind to make one specifically. For this next December, I would say. I think, yeah, it would be the best to just put it as a deadline as a December. Because not only it's gonna be connected with so many animations I already have done, but also it will have more characters. So it's like, yeah, that's even better. That's even so much better. I'm so excited for that. Right now I'm just completing this because it's a gift for you guys. It was meant to be my birthday kind of animation for Alibi, but as you may know, it takes so much time. And I'm an only person. And I don't like to do like fast animations, like, you know, like just take it kind of thing, because it looks bad. I don't like that. I like to take my time, and as long as I can with no pressure at all, that's so much better for me, at least. Okay, now let me just go straight to read you because haha, I have forgot about you. I just forgot about you. Sorry, sorry. Hello, Hope. Hello, Angel. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. And thank you. Thank you for coming. Drops in front of the ceiling. Hello, like spider. Hey, glad your birthday was very chill. Thank you. Oh yes, you don't know how happy that made me. The words and the art was so awesome. It's just so cool. Yeah, man. It's just like we are the trio, you know. If we would be the Huntrix, we are just them. We are just them for sure. And the most beautiful thing is that we are so gender fluid that you will believe every each of them are just male or female. No, we are everything. We're both. I think all of my art is quite queer. All of it. Like there is no limitation about it. We're just so free for that, and that's the most beautiful thing I can give to the world. Like there is no definitions of any kind of sexuality or gender identity. You just can be yourself. That's the most beautiful thing I can give you. Because Jackson, for example, is really feminine, like really, like a little lollipop. But but he's also really strong. And Eilish doesn't look like a woman, but it's so feminine itself too. It's like there has certain details that I cannot change from them. They're just natural. And it's because I have grown up with a family that is quite twisted. My father, my dad, both of them, to be honest, my now rest in peace real father and my stepdad, both of them are or were quite feminine, really delicate, really specific, really more like straight to the earth kind of thinking. And my mom had always been so strong and really disciplined and really like thoughtful in so many ways and so brave. And maybe that's why I've never really got that lovey-dovey like love from my mom all the time. And if I ever got, it was really rude, like I love you so much kind of thing. And I'm like, ah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And just the same like goes back, like when she hates me, it's just so rude, so there is no limits about it. I've grown in a weird mix of so many emotions. So it was a disaster, but also with so many other people that were just a mix of it. So different personalities. I think I've grown up surrounded by really rich, crazy stories and stuff like that made me realize how stupid it is to make us have flags and colors specified when we are just so full of the actual color of life, right? I don't know, it's just a thing I think about. Now let me just continue reading. I had a similar issue for a while where everyone I knew had few aspirations and no desire to do work or anything. Really bad for inspiration. Yeah, that's another thing. I would say you cannot really get inspired by anybody but yourself. That's all. Like, your own inspiration is your own conviction. Just take it like that, because motivation doesn't exist. Inspiration could be yourself, if not only yourself. Because at the end of the day, you look into the interests of yourself in others or in other series or in other imagines or artists. At the end of the day, you're looking for your interests, not really for what the world wants or likes. Why? Because the world doesn't even know what they like, or the world is actually really that big. And they just get entertained by a little stupid video. So you cannot really get inspired by the world itself, because the world is really extent, and the universe is even better. I would say the infinite of the universe is so much better to get inspired of than just a few people that just goes and gets back. Like, it changes with time. I will absolutely munch on anything dark and related. Yes, thank you. It's gonna be cool. I'd be super interested in reading dark and novel, personally. Yeah, Yeah, I'm really poetic, and it will show. The hunt tricks, I love it. Yeah, they're so cool too. And it's so funny that my best friend, literally just said, "Hey, I didn't like actually K-pop Demon Hunters. It stresses me out because I feel like I'm just looking into a teenage novel, and I'm like, it says it the one that it's still like Sonic, idiots." So yeah, at the end it was like, we all have our interests. I will not judge you, but if you want me to, I have a long list of games that are for teenagers, not for adults. So shut the hell up. Oh my. My oh my. There you go. It looks so chubby. It looks so squishy. So squishy, so chubby. But yeah, the thing is, it's just that at the end of the day, just get inspired by yourself. That's my only advice. And you might wonder why I'm not using any kind of music right now. Copyright, copyright. We hate copyright because it ruins the mood. The fucking mood. So, yeah. What else can I advise you for after all of this? Go to therapy, for the love of God. Go to therapy. It really solves all your problems. Go to therapy. Eat well. Do exercise. Basic. But go to therapy. Even though your friends might help you with it, therapy structures your actual goals and ideals because it goes deep within you and then helps you exhale with dignity the things you actually need to do for your life and your life only, to difference what is good for you and what is not, to help you or guide you in any type of moment of your life. Because friends will only tell you you're gonna be okay, cool, Polly. Yeah, whatever. But a therapist will tell you you're not good. You really need to fix this specifically. You need to let go this and that. You know, it's okay. Don't feel shame to have problems. Everybody has it, and sometimes they are the same insecurities. And don't feel like, oh my gosh, just because my people, my friends, right, has everything solved. No, they don't. They never do. Nobody of us has everything solved. Not even rich people, because even though they might have materialistic solved lives, their internal life is like shit. So yeah, that's all what I can say. And you might be, how are you so wise? I even heard them multiple times by the people I've loved. And I think that's enough to say. And you learn a lot from that. And you learn to detach yourself from the need of helping them when you need mostly help in you. Or at least that's natural for me. And you might wonder, why don't you have so much shame for that? Like, why do you say it so lightly? Because you could be even worse than me, or maybe better. I don't really mind. We're humans. We're meant to have mistakes. No matter how rigid, big, or bad, or, how light they might be. We're humans. We do mistakes. We learn from them. And we act afterwards. As much as our convictions might be. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. What else do we have? Nothing special more than that. My teachers are so kind. They really helped me so much with especially the organization of stuff. I have a class that is called Administration and the Visual Development of Arts. Literally, it's such an overview thing, but it's just organizing your time and your efforts and the values of your work. It's helping me a lot. So, yeah. In a summary, I'm just learning. I'm just in that little, what you may call in tarot readings. What is this? What are you called? It's not the fool or the. No. Jesus. This person that just keeps themselves safe for a while. Nope. I forget about it. I lost the word. It's just basically a person that just keeps themselves saved in a room or outside of the world, just learning. That's my phase right now. And you might be like, "Why are you in tarot readings?" Jackson is a witch. Literally, is just a witch. That's something that you may haven't noticed, but Jackson is a witch. He knows witchcraft more than anybody. Jackson is a witch. Liam is an angel. Jackson is the adventurer himself. Ailish is not only adventurous, but is a guardian. Celia is a scientist. What else do we have in the list of my characters? Adir is the king. Linda would be the beast, or what is really shown as the beast. What else we have? What else? Other characters we have: Claudio, Liam, Jackson, Celia, Ailish. I'm searching in my memories. Light and shadow are, yes, the guidance, but they're like the divine souls that just created the world. That's pretty much it. Crazy. Spoiler. There you go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I need to know more about tarot readings and stuff. That's why I'm also watching Lord of Mysteries, because it's so similar. Like, Jackson is meant to be a gentleman that knows about this crafting world of spiritual realms. And yeah, actually, the animation meme that Treefly did to me, which also I loved. Well, not animation meme, but more like animatic of Darken. It was like that. It was definitely like that. The idea of Jackson knowing and predicting things. It's him, just with cards and all of that. Always the fancy man just doing that, because he takes care of himself. He knows exactly what he has to do. He knows his soul beneath really well. He doesn't know the lives that he had before, but he knows exactly how to control the actual existence of his life. So, for example, if he decides in a certain time I will just become another one, he will. In a certain time I will do my travel, I will. In a certain time I will do this and that. He's really decisive. He's totally such a really man of his word. And he was like that for a while. The actual main reason why he doesn't commit to Ailish yet in the story, even though they're so touchy or they're so loyal to each other, he will always respect her for what she decides. Sorry, he decides. Also, I was thinking of what if Ailish would be a guy instead of a woman, but I need a strong woman, so that's the only reason why I haven't made that decision. But I do need a strong woman as a protagonist. Otherwise, but we also have the co-protagonist of Jackson, which is a really gentleman. So, yeah, that's fair. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Still thinking what else we have in the story. But yeah, the thing is that, so for example, the first promise that he made to Eilish was the thing of, so I don't want to have a normal human, well, in this case, mortal life with you if we're not like getting the actual world we want, which is such a misconception. It's such a saying, I'm gonna have a normal life until I get my degree, until I get this, until I get that fancy thing, until I get that, whatever, you know, kind of goals in life. And he respects it. He's like, okay, until you feel safe with that idea, I will commit to do, or to actually, I don't like that, to actually just have a life with you, you know, family and stuff like that. But until then, I will only protect you from what will cause you trouble. And that's gonna hurt our feelings, because it's literally submitting to say no to so many things that Eilish might say yes. You will get the ideas, but yeah, it's gonna be painful, because for Eilish it's like, I'm in a certain time of my life that I feel calm and I just want to live my life, but it's like Jackson saying, no, you're not ready yet. There is still a lot to work on, and you told me that you need protection out of it, like out of life, and I will just keep my promise. I'm so sorry. So also the actual travel that he will make alone, it's part of it. It's like, I need to be away from you until you succeed in life. I need to be away from the one I love until everything goes and settles down itself. It's quite weird to say the least, but I think it's the most loyal love I've ever written in my life. So, there you go. And it's not like years of 10 years, it's like years, you know, like so many years in a travel of time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm still thinking, how do I make that little firm? Yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, I think in this streams you will just get spoiled with so much of the story. Now, what about Claudio? Claudio is a living being, like, you know, it's immortal, that has all of the strength of gods in his freaking hands. That's all what I'm gonna say. He has the power. He's not only the magician, but he's the alchemist, if anything. He's the one that can control and switch up the rules of the divines and just be like, so we were saying, now with this power I will just shut down the doors between, or the bridge itself between the divine and the mortal realm, so we can have the freedom we need. Why? Because the gods itself in this world can manipulate as they would desire, just anything. And actually that's why so many gods are professors or are mixed up with us, but they need to be settled down. They need to be really in their place, in their divine realms. In other words, what Claudio will do is just look it until the actual earth can be ready to welcome them again, which is a cycle. It just closes one cycle, opens other, and it just goes like that. The only difference is now with the gods that we have in the world, you know, they can train them afterwards like the other generations, and they will be ready to actually fulfill the desires of the world, which is so different from the desires of the divine. So yeah, it's such a story. You might really read it from so many other actual historical stuff that are happening at the real life. But yeah, it's just like that interesting. Almost close to Korra, right? But the spirit world of Korra is so limited. It's so straightforward and so plain for my liking. and this one is like huge. Like, it's actually really extended. It's infinite. Very good, very good. So yeah, the story is just crazy. What time is it though? Because it's getting sunny and I'm afraid. Oh, it's 4. Okay, cool. It's like odium. It's sunny. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The maps look so chubby. It's so tiny. It's so like boop, boop. Maybe I just need to make it bigger. This part right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The story is just about that specifically. It will make you feel like the demons not only are the good ones, but they're the necessary ones to grow, to make the characters grow. Because the actual good ones are more straightforward. But also, it's gonna be a huge fight between them. They're gonna be the ambitious good ones that are like, if I have to destroy all demons, it will be like that until we have the actual perfect world. The perfectionists, the overpowered guys, the queen that nobody knows, that doesn't even exist, by the way. If anything, the queen will be just a revelation of a character that you didn't expect. So yeah, it's gonna be a plot twist, because if the queen already existed and is not the real queen, then who is the queen that everybody's talking about, right? That's the question. Is the mystery of Darken. And that's why it's called Darken, because, you know, everything is in the dark. Everything's hiding from everybody. There you go. So this is really cool. Okay, let me just... Very well. I'm gonna show you real quick what it looks like. Hopefully you don't have epilepsy. This little switch is really in its those frames. It's made in 4, so it's not really like perfectly done. It should be made like in 1s here or 2s, depending. It can be made in 1s, it just takes time. For example, you cannot really make this like a really big move between this, like an in-between that you're used to see, because it will look fast. For example, if you're in this frame, you have to do as a similar frame as this one and not change as much. It's just gonna change a little bit of it, like a tiny bit. That would make it look in time. For example, it's just a little breath, I will call it, between this, and then we have the change of the next frame. I'm just giving you free animation classes, so take my advice. Okay, let me just reach you right here. Hello. Hello, chat. Hello, my beautiful chat. How are you doing? 16 views. Hey, nice. I don't mind at all. What do we have here? If it's not presented dark, no, personally, reminds me that my science teacher asked me to draw Derpy Tiger from K-pop Demon Hunters, and I 100% did. Oh my, that's so cute. Exactly, once a good therapist is found, it's definitely better than listening to some friends. Jackson is a witch. Yeah, non-clickbait. Claudio, he's so silly. Him and Liam, my absolute favorites. Yeah, I will surprise you. Liam is so shy and silent, and Claudio, it's not like too ADHD, but he definitely is just a grumpy guy that often gets in trouble. And Liam is the kind of one that would just like lift his wing and be like, "Shut up, fuck off." And Claudio will be okay. I won't say anything. And the same goes around. It's like when Liam is really such a messed up and really grumpy guy, Claudio would just pull off his long fur tail of a fox that he has, and it's like, "You're not going anywhere, mister." They limit each other as much as they have to because they have really a strong temper, both of them. It's not a middle point. It would be so funny because at the end of the day, I do remember when they were younger, they did have so many fights when they didn't know each other. It was like little tiny spicy arguments, I would say. I feel like I should be taking notes about the story every stream. It's like, take your notes. Real, like, write that down. Yo, the movie is so smooth, so cool. Thank you. Yeah, so you want some gossip of the Darkin story? Come to the streams. Cause it's gonna be amazing. Okay, now let's continue. I think at 4:50 I'm gonna leave. No, sorry, no. 4:50. So the thing is, I don't want to take a bath, not because of stinky or anything, but I actually took a bath yesterday, and I was like, ugh, jeez, it's so hot though. So maybe, yeah, at 5:40, I'll just leave, take a bath, and just go to work, and 30 minutes afterwards, and get back to sleep. I need to sleep, for the love of God. I cannot deny it longer, or no longer. I'm tired. I need to sleep. Also, you can make clips out of the streams. You have no, like, limits about it. There's no problem about it. Okay. Let's see. We just have 3 frames. And we're done. We're so done. I'm gonna make them as clean as possible. You might be wondering, how did you get this, like, style, stuff like that? I think the only detail about how to get these lines, you need to relax your hand. Just relax. Just relax. Something real funny is that without noticing, I have this certain like key part that is like a square in my keyboard because it's like an Apple keyboard, for example. And I can use the right hand to switch the canvas with no need of a box like other artists has. So yeah, a little trick I have here. So I don't have to use the left hand all the time. I only use it for the space and the E. Or even like the B or anything like that. Or just the other fast keys. But I don't use my index finger of the left hand anymore. I only use the right hand too. So I switch them so I don't have to be so rigid and have that problem over time. Now, how did I do that? How did I make this eyebrows? Okay, we're gonna make this a little bit up. Like classes in session. Write down about Darkin history. You know, the actual name of the Darkin will have to be Darkin history. But it's too simple, you know. Like I think that someone already took that name, so that's why I only left Darken, because this is Darken mysteries, histories, lore, Darken lore. That would be also really sweet. You know what would be cooler? Darken lore and Hell lore. You know, like the actual prequel will have to be Hell lore, and the pause, like the actual main story would be Darken lore. That would be cool. That would be cool, although something tells me someone already picked that name. I just love Lord of Mysteries. I love Lord of Mysteries. 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 I really love it, and it's so fun. For me, at least, it is really cool. It is so fun. I'm so tired. I don't know how I did this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it will be so fun to have some, like, mostly Patreon or community streams kind of thing. Like, where only exclusive people can go and watch streams with us. Because, you know, opening a Discord to the public is really dangerous. I'm sorry, but someone had to say that out loud. You really believe Night Fighter? Who's Night Fighter? Night Riser is really distinguished artist. She has no time to really trouble with a Discord server, and she never did needed some of that, or at least that I've known. Especially like as a distribution thing, maybe she does use it for contacting and stuff like that, or for map parts, of course. But I don't believe she has an actual platform of herself, of themselves. I think it's the word. So yeah, I'm just saying it works for certain artists that their actual job is based on that community making, and it has their benefits, which is really cool, really sweet. I actually like the idea, but I like more the idea to teach the world, and that requires a lot of security because it can turn into like opening the actual door to so many dangerous people, and I don't like that. Like, it's not only furry art, for the love of God. It's there is more. There is more to know, and also, my dear people, if you believed that you will be free from making anthropomorphic characters, an update of Darken might not be totally anthropomorphic, but I'm seeing that it works better to give them a two-legged 4/ like actual base body, because it looks so much dynamic, as I said before. So yeah, expect me to redesign them, for the love of God. I didn't make my series of making them a certain way, and now I'm like, what if I make them this other way? You know? But it's gonna be more organic, more like Kung Fu Panda. Okay? Like Kung Fu Panda or the bad guys, you know the style. Not like Zootopia exactly, because I don't love the idea. But yeah, the style will be just in a mix of feral and anthropomorphic. Not totally humanized because it will look weird. The only one that would look actually humanized is Hell Lore or my Persona, for example. Hey, this one. That is totally a furry thing. That is totally furry based. Because it's fun and you can make a pop cyberpunk thing with this. That's the freedom. By the way, there is a new film, which is The Goat of Sony. I'm gonna watch it. I did watch The Bad Guys, by the way, and I have such a crush on Kitty. Who would have said that I just love kitties like that? Oh my gosh, she's so freaking hot. I did like, for example, Diane. I really liked her. But then Kitty is like, I like you, although I hate your like controlative personality. Funny enough, because it's the same that I have. But the difference is I don't treat others like trash like you do. Um, but yeah, Kitty, she's so hot. I like her. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Still wondering how, like, what is your real name, girl? Hmm? I know the kitty cat is just a nickname, but what would be the real name of this kitty? It's so mysterious, by the way. We know that she's gonna get back. She's gonna come back, especially because we know. Not gonna give spoilers. I know that she's gonna get back in the other film. In the third film. It's gonna be so fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I watched the film. I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen because, you know, it's a memory of my old best friend. And it's really... Oh. Hey. No. Oh, wait. What just happened? Oh, there you go. Sometimes it just cracks down. I don't know why. There you go. Maybe it's just the little point that I just changed. But well. Yeah, it gives me just nostalgic memories, and I don't need nostalgia right now. What I actually need is fantasy and cool stuff. Like really cool stuff. It's an endless night, it's a starless sky, it's a hell that I call home. It's a long goodbye to the other side, to the only life I know. Oh yes, I know that song perfectly. And yes, as you may know, what the fuck is going on? The pencil is just so silly. I learned that song, and I've been singing like a freaking pop star. So, I don't know, it will be cool to just make a cover. I just don't know how to make that, you know, I don't know exactly what you need in order to do that. Maybe just take a karaoke version and just sing it. I suppose. Okay, that's pretty cool. Still thinking about it. But yeah. Okay, where are you? Hello. Yo, the movement is so smooth. Oh, trust me, clips of the stream will be made. Thank you. I'm taking so many mental notes of Dark in the history. Go on, just have fun. Because meanwhile I'm making just the actual projects, it will take so much time. I don't mind about spoilers. Because the story itself is so... It's like really unrespecting the audience, right? It's like, I have to wait years in order to get the story complete. And it's an actual way to win money for artists. But for me, I don't like to gatekeep. I hate to do that. Because it's such a waster. It's such a time waster. And we never know what will happen tomorrow, so I just don't mind. Gonna have to know about Darken as much as I can if I end up actually working on it. That's true. That's true. At the moment, I'm just, you know, between career, work, and real life stuff, I barely have time to organize people. But it is not impossible. Think I'm gonna head out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Hope, and thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much for being here, and we love you so much. Have a nice time. Have a nice day too. Bye bye. Now let me see. Can we put some music? Can we leave some music here? Because I'm just heading off to just in a bit. What the actual hell is going on? There is a tiny sneak peek of Has Been Hotel now. Give me that. Is there? Oh my, that's so cute. Concept art. That's also cute, but that's not what I wanted to see. I'm just looking at Twitter right now. Has Been Hotel. Has Been Hotel. Plus Hello aBuze. Are you sure? Are you sure? Is that even true? Hellverse. The imps. Maybe there is. Just forget about it. Well, hey. Oh, very well. I have to look at applications now, by the way. Okay. And it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me, since I had to learn to be. Yeah, we're romantic, don't know why. Just really love that vibe. Okay. We're gonna be here just for a bit. Know when you know. Oh my. Yeah, there you go. I could do anything you said. All I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me that's enough. Oh, you can. There's something that glitches here with the touch of the pencil. Don't know why. You see? Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe resetting it would be the best. All I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me that's enough. You can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think they call this love. They call this love. Between you and me, oh, all I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me it's enough. You can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think they call, oh I think they call, oh I think they call this love. have the best parts of my parents. I'm romantic and subtle, but also really decisive. It's just crazy. In the darkness, there's so much I wanna do tonight. I wanna give your feet, 'cause girl, I was made for you, and girl, you were made for me. I was meant for loving you, baby. You were meant for loving me. I can't get enough of you, baby. Can't you get enough of me? I can't get enough of you, baby. You give it all to me. What the hell? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. I wanna see it in your eyes. And something drives me wild. I wanna think it'll come true. 'Cause girl, you were made for me, and girl, I was made for you. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I was meant for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I can't get enough of you, baby. Can't you get enough of me? Oh, I can't get enough. Can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you get enough of me? I was made. You were made for loving me. Can you give it all to me? I wanna give it all to you. In the darkness, there's so much I wanna do. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you give it all to me? Do, 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 do. I'm into Youngblood because some idiots for some reason told me, yeah, this artist is really cool, you should listen to him. Guess what? I already listened to him years ago, I just didn't know who he was. As always. It's like, oh yeah, I know that guy. Why? I have no clue. I just like rock, so... think he's so soft. He's really, really soft. For rock? Yeah. Soft in the way of, like, really sweet. Really romantic, really poetic, really eloquent. I like that. Also, his accent is just so similar to what I use, so it's so easy for me to sing. It is running out, it's running out. Without you, what it doesn't keep talking if you do. Would you even want me looking like a zombie? Would you even want me, want me, want me? Always try. What is running out? It's running out. Cry without you. What is keep turning if you do? Would you even want me looking like a zombie? Would you even want me? Would you even want me looking like a zombie? Would you even want me, want me, want me? Looking like a zombie. Would you even want me? Want me? Want me? I know you're right. Would you even want me? Looking like a zombie. I like this one, but I don't know how I found it. The Rose Nebula. Have no clue. I liked it though. It's too similar to Zombie, yes, but have no clue how I found it. Okay, so Oh my, I didn't listen to the lyrics until now. Huh, how sweet. Is a love. So there is a love. Dun, dun, dun. That's so cute. I like it. Now, why is this so dirty? Like, what just happened here? There you go. Ah! Don't put me that word. I'm gonna cry. No. No, thanks you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, but no. Let me guess. It's 42. Gosh. There's no enough time at this point. Don't know what it feels like an eternity. Had you here with me since I had to learn to be someone you don't know. To be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. Jesus. Another glimpse of what could have been. Another dream of a word that it never was. Holding back in the wilderness. Looking out, rubbing salt in the cut. Oh, how long has it been? I don't know, but it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Since I had to learn to be someone you don't know. To be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. What you had to chase the light, somewhere I can go. As I walk this world alone. To walk this world alone. It's an endless night, it's a starless sky, it's a hell that I call home. It's a long goodbye to the other side of the only life I know. And it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Since I had to learn to be someone you don't know. To be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. What you had to chase the light, somewhere I can go. Walk this world alone. I am so confused about this pencil. So basically I changed the point, the little tips, and I think it's too sensitive now.
Nothing but the truth now.
Let's go! I think someone just need to clip this part when I just say let's go. Oh my gosh. When I just scream, let's go. To be on my side. Broken to a million pieces, and I can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice and all the lies, this is what it sounds like. I shouldn't let this jacket take a right instead. Show me what's underneath. Don't want you harmony. Then someone couldn't write. This is what it sounds like. We're shattering the silence. We're rising to fire. We're shattered in the quiet. You're not alone. We listen to the demons. We let it get between us. But none of us are here on our own. So we were coming. So we were lying. So we're not here. We're still survivors, no dreamers, no fighters, no lying. I'm tired, but dive in the fire and I'll be right here by your side. We broke into a million pieces and we can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Million color on the colors of inside our head. Show me what's underneath. I found you harmony. I wasn't undefined, this is what it sounds like. 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 We're broken to a million pieces and we can't go back. We're not seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. Darkness and harmony. Was without a life. This is what it sounds like. And undefined, this is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. We're almost done. Woo! I set fire to the rain. I'll let it fall. Something. Labor. Hell no. We could be free. Trying to fly, trying to find something cool, something lovely, something. Yeah, romantic could be okay. This is not a secret I tried to hide. I know you want me. Was so romantic. It's so cute. It's pulling your miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart.
You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me.
No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Say the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you. But there are mountains, and there are doors that we can't walk through.
I know you're wondering why, because you're able to be just you and me within these walls.
When we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite
I gotta leave in no time.
what can be ours
Hmm.
tonight?
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you. See that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say that we're made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars, changing the world to be ours? How lovely.
You know I want you.
It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you without a break in my hands or tied. Oh, sweet. But yeah, I will have to go off stream because I have to leave. I would say, yeah, this is the final show, but no, darling, no. If I say that, I will just say the same with this and with this too, and with all the frames. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you what we have at the moment. It's like I will not leave until I have this done, kind of thing. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. We're just so closer and closer to finish with the liner, which is the most complicated part. Also, I don't love the furs at the end of it. Maybe because I made them move too much with no need. But I can change that. It's a little bit easier. But the rest is fine. I was struggling with the fur of the outside, but that looks cool. I mean, it's not perfect, but it looks good. So, yeah, that's what we have here. A little bit messy, but it looks good. So yeah, let me just pause it because it's already making me dizzy. So yeah, thank you so much for all the support, guys. I love you so much. And let me read you before I go off, because you know me. I don't read the stream. Hey, hey. So yeah, bye. Thank you, thank you. The work is really nice. Thank you.